Usually email is number one, IG is number two. New proposal for you, so let me know what you're thinking. It's over 2,000 opportunities of brands looking for content creators. It's one of my creators, good friends, brother-in-law. Brand deal fucking coming soon. All right, guys, I think we might have landed our first brand deal. So in the beginning of the series, I basically was telling you guys like different ways that I was planning on outreaching, and one of the ways I actually end up finding this brand was LinkedIn. This is a very, very slept on method when it comes to actually finding brands. My main sources of outreach methods is usually email is number one, IG is number two, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Twitter, and so on and so forth. The way I was able to find this brand is because when I'm on LinkedIn, I'm filtering through different companies that are hiring. So usually that's like, I type in content creator. Usually a lot of these brands are looking for either a creator to come on as a salary or maybe just like some type of one-off job. And I actually end up coming across this shoe brand. Shoe has something to do with like eco-friendly, recyclable, I don't know, very, very comfortable looking shoes. So I reached out, they had their, I can't really show the LinkedIn because it shows the website and the phone number. Had the phone number, gave the guy a call. We kind of chopped it up briefly 2 days ago, which I should have recorded, I didn't get that. But basically we're texting right now and he says, let me go to the message. I said, hey man, I said, how are you? I said, were you able to figure out basically something? He said, hang in there, trying to figure out, here. Basically you come in and show this, we'll block that out. But he said, hanging in there, trying to figure out right path for business. I said, I have a new proposal for you, so let me know what you're thinking. Send him a ton of voice messages, and he said, yes. I said, you want to move on that? So basically I pitched him 2K for 30 videos. I'll take over their page. He said, yes, let's do that. Let's talk on Monday. Can you provide a plan of more creators we'll be using? Basically I was telling him how I did help like have other creators that I could do this with, but I was like, let's start off with me because I don't have a ton of experience and I think I could crush it. So Monday we're getting on the call. He's going to send out product, and hey, if we close on Monday, fucking first brand deal, 2K, and we go from there. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, how I was able to find this client was through LinkedIn, and I'm going to take you guys through a marketing powerhouse on how to find a brand through LinkedIn. So if you want to come over here and show them this. So when you go on LinkedIn, like I mentioned early on in the beginning of the video, the three things that I search for is marketing, social media manager, and content creator. As you can see, we'll go straight to content creator, and as you can see, there's 2,000 results. So I start to filter through all the jobs that are being offered, and these are fairly new, I'd say within the first week or so. And a lot of these are all salary based. Most of the time, there's already a ton of people that, as you can see, over 100 people already clicked on apply. There's always going to be competition when being on LinkedIn. They're going to take a look at your profile, see who you are, but what most are not willing to do is go the extra mile, which is finding this brand on Twitter, Instagram, emailing them, and trying to get your foot in the door a lot sooner before these people that are applying, and also potentially even doing more research on the brand itself. And maybe that's you buying their product, sending over maybe a video and saying like, hey, I made this video for you guys. I think it could crush with your social media. Would love if you guys would want to try this out. So doing what others are not willing to do. But if you search through all this, bro, it's over 2,000 opportunities of brands looking for content creators. And just because they're salary based does not mean that they won't bring in a freelancer just to be able to fulfill this spot. So like I said, this is a very, very underrated way to find brand deals. As you can see, the list goes on and on. So content creator is one of the big, like broader words I would go for, and then potentially even social media manager. At the end of the day, as you can see, they're always different results. They're always going to be different jobs and listing. And then the last one would be marketing. The brand that I'm potentially about to close, hopefully, I found them through content creation. And basically, they said they were just hiring. They didn't really say a salary base. It was very straightforward. I clicked on their site on LinkedIn, like their LinkedIn for their brand, and then they have the number. And also you can be careful and look around. They may show the number as well for the company. But yeah, that is the LinkedIn sauce. I'd highly recommend a lot of you guys taking that into account. And like I said, just taking the extra mile to find the brand on other social medias. LinkedIn is just more in to kind of come at them in a professional sense, or in a professional way, you could say. But yeah, that's really it. Now that we've not solidified the brand, we're about to go into making more content. You guys haven't really seen that for the past couple episodes. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Ian Machini. I fired him. It was my colleague. He did terrible, so I'd hired back on. So we're actually going to walk him through, or potentially see what he cooks up, because he's a content creator full time, just like myself. And I'm going to fucking shit on his video after it's shit, and then tell him what he could do differently. Maybe his video may not be shit. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to take a product of his, maybe a brand that he's currently working with, and he's gonna shoot a video and we're gonna run it from there. All right, guys, we got our starring guest here, Ian Wakwani. It's one of my creators, good friends, brother-in-law. Not my brother-in-law, I'm kidding. Brother-in-law, like low-key, I don't know where the fuck that came from. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Anyways, like I said, it's usually me behind the camera, but I'm going to show you guys basically what it looks like for him as himself as a creator, what it looks like and what his thought process is when making a TikTok video for a company. So without further ado, man, if you want to explain what the product is you're shooting them out, and yeah.
So we got Celtic,
you want the mic?
Celtic sea salt right here, and it basically acts as like a natural, basically acts as like a natural pre-workout. So instead of like taking pre-workout with like natural ingredients or nasty ingredients, this is all natural. So you don't have to worry about any of that. So I'm gonna make a video quick about that, and I'm gonna give this back to Key so he stops, you know.
Hey, bro's giving you a whole infomercial on the damn product.
I like to inform people.
This is why you should buy it.
Right, ready?
All right.
I'm gonna start with you putting water in the cup.
All right, I guess I'm gonna be one of his actors.
Pretend like you're about to like put that in there too, like it's pre-workout. That's creatine.
So what am I doing? I'm putting water in this?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk in and then you're just gonna fill up the cup. Right?
Do I turn it on now?
Ready? Yeah. Alright. And then instead, I'm gonna like walk over and I give this to you. Or actually, I'm gonna grab the cup and put it down. So like get like a one hand in there, like you're about to like put it in. Alright, ready? 3, 2.
What am I doing with
Pretend
this?
like you're about to scoop it in there.
Okay.
Grab the cup out of your hand.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna do this.
What am I doing? I'm gonna.
No, just like, yeah, put that back.
Oh.
Alright. Now I'm gonna take this and like give it to you instead. Yeah. And then you're gonna open it. And then I'm gonna give you like a little spoon. And I guess you're supposed to like put it like just a little bit like on your tongue, underneath your tongue. Just a little bit. It's like a fourth. Like.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay.
Why, are you nervous?
You see the camera, I know he was a little nervous. All right, what am I doing?
Ready?
What am I doing?
Just take a little bit of that, like, ready? Just gonna get like close up.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Redo that because the camera went up.
3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Is that enough?
And then you're gonna put like a little bit underneath your tongue.
Yeah.
And then instead, now you're gonna take this.
You want to drink tap water?
Well, you have to drink a little bit. With
Oh my
salt.
goodness.
That's how it dissolves. Come on, dude. Hey, you volunteered to do this.
Okay, what am I doing? Do I put this down and grab it?
Put it down and then take the water.
What the fuck am I supposed to do after that?
I don't know. Now you're just gonna like do some push-ups or some shit. Like it's like a natural pre-workout.
Okay. So was that a good clip?
No, it was really good. But you looked like you were like cringing a little bit.
All right. And then what?
And then now I'm gonna have you can just basically just bust out some push-ups or some shit, or just do something like that includes like working out.
I'll make it interesting for you.
Mr. Actor. Okay, alright. Ready? So I'm gonna go like.
It's actually gonna make it interesting for the video.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Over here. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Is it good?
That's good.
All right, guys.
Now I gotta put text on screen.
All right. So that was his video. We're going to allow him to edit it, do his thing, and then we're going to come back to you guys with a feedback.
We don't drink tap water around here.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible. That was nasty. So yeah, we're going to let him edit it, do his little cuts, and make it pretty. And then Chef Gordon Ramsay comes in.
Video's done.
All right, we got the video done, y'all. I mean, bro took 30 billion minutes. Usually, typically on a video like this, it shouldn't take no more than, I mean, as a nuanced beginner, I'd say probably like just 15 minutes, just because you're probably gonna hang up things if you've never edited a day in your life or even used an editing software like TikTok. But as him, beginner, probably took him not a beginner, but
probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes on a good day. So, all right, I'm gonna take a look at the video. I'll give you guys a live reaction. All right, are you ready? He looked nervous as fuck. All right.
Put me on the spot.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. But this one could come in, it's okay, like Kalani.
That's probably his best video, truthfully. Usually he like to make videos like, here's why you should do this. It's not bad. So okay, I caught my work. Let me see. Let me go through it really quick. So he said for his hook is I caught my roommate taking pre-workout.
That's the one. I feel like I could have changed.
I would have
it, but
changed
didn't want it to
this.
be too long.
I would have changed this because it's not nothing that's like, whoa. It's like, oh, pre-workout. Maybe it's like, I caught my roommate taking special crack.
Yeah.
Something where it
but,
can-
like, if you align it with, actually that makes sense though, because then it talks about how that's a natural pre-workout.
Yeah.
So it could, yeah, they could connect the dots right there.
Exactly. And then you say I introduced it to him. It's pure. It's supposed to help him, give him a pump in the gym or something like that. It's all natural. And then kind of like me saying, oh yeah, it's a big skeptical. I think the body and everything that goes into it is well. And then of course the hook being at the end. Yo, 5 minutes later, I'm doing push-ups on the counter, and then I think it's working.
Yeah.
But I think just the beginning, as far as the hook, instead of saying I caught my roommate taking pre-workout, I would have been like, I caught my roommate taking special crack or something along the lines of that.
Okay.
Because when you hear pre-workout, it's like, okay,
Basically
cool.
it is.
Yeah, it's like, it's that, but like, what's special crack?
Yeah.
Or like, quote unquote, I caught my roommate taking, quote unquote, that shit or that stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, not a bad video. I'd rate this video on a scale 1 to 10 just simply because the hook could be different. Probably about an 8. I think the hook changing it, I think the visuals in it are pretty solid. But when you guys see the video on the screen, you'll see how simple and easy this is. It's the hook, the body, and then the call to action. And that's it. This is what brands will pay you upwards of $20,000 a month to do.
That was the nicest feedback I've ever gotten.
Yeah, man, well done, man, well done. It's hot as balls out here in County, Florida. I'm just kidding. It's hot as shit out here. But yeah, so I hope you guys took the value that I gave you for the whole LinkedIn sauce. Like I said, there's a ton of different ways when outreaching to these brands. It's about what you're willing to do. If you're willing to sit down, put the time in, and maximize literally every avenue there is when it comes to marketing. Like I said, LinkedIn, Twitter, email, code DM, referrals. Yeah, like I said, that's really it. But yeah, LinkedIn is probably one of the most underrated ways to start actually finding these brands. Do what others are not willing to do. Like I said, go on LinkedIn, find them LinkedIn, email them, IG them, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, like I mentioned in the beginning of the call, beginning of the video, we might have got a brand deal booked. So I'll keep you guys updated as far as tomorrow, what that all looks like. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we get them booked in for Monday. And y'all know what that means, cash money time. So see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.